an endeavor to really applaud the work of thought leaders who have not only accepted change, but lead change with an exceptional passion. The awards have been divided tonight into 15 categories, and what's really unique about these awards is that these categories are floating, named after mice, and also horizontal. They actually acknowledge leaders across fields such as commercial, social, and nonprofit to collectively represent our nation's emerging, vibrant identity. Many of our jury members, in fact, felt that there was no better place than India to have these awards, as India has been in a pivotal phase of its growth. Our distinguished jury also includes pioneers from all fields. They have, of course, gone through a meticulous process of selection for the awards, and for more on that, I'd like to welcome Kumar Bagoria, the convener at LeapVault Change Leadership Awards and also the head of Who Moved My Cheese here in India. He has lots of words of wisdom for us, but tonight he's going to tell you a little bit more about the concept behind Who Moved My Cheese. Kumar.
Honorable Minister Shri Salman Khursheed, our partner Curtis Bateman, CEO Spencer Johnson Foundation, esteemed members of the jury, tonight's stars, the winners of the inaugural awards, distinguished guests, family and friends. Change is the only constant. Though cliched, this is true now more than ever. The most commonly used words in business today are in fact proxies for change. M&A, turnaround, restructuring, reorganization. These are all manifestations of change. It is evident now that the leadership skills that worked in the past are quickly becoming irrelevant in today's fast-paced, change is the name of the game day. To be effective, you need to know how to adapt and, more importantly, lead change. You would agree that Indian businesses, society, and the economy have undergone tremendous change in the recent years. India, as we all know, is at the cusp of change. And as the world looks to India to seize its rightful place in the new global order, I believe India in turn looks to these change leaders who are taking the country in that direction. These change leaders are essentially organizations and individuals who have not just managed change, but have led it. Change leadership that has used both the pitfalls and the opportunity that change brings to create the emerging paradigm. These leaders straddle across the continuum: commercial, social, non-profit, media, all of that which is collectively weaving our nation's diverse and very colorful fabric. The LeapVault Change Leadership Awards recognize these change leaders and celebrates their dynamism, agility, and game-changing vision. It is only befitting that the first ever Change Leadership Awards in the world are happening in India, the country very firmly at the cusp of change. The award categories were chosen after much deliberation between Who Moved My Cheese and LeapVault, keeping in mind the actions or behaviors that are proxies for significant change leadership efforts across sectors. As organizers, I'm happy to inform you, LeapVault and Who Moved My Cheese have chosen not to be a part of the jury. We hope that over time, the awards that we have jointly instituted shall become a sought-after recognition for individual and organizational change leadership actions in India. Thank you.
Thank you, Kumar. Can I now call on Rahul Patil, who's a student from Akanksha and also who's designed the trophy, and also Curtis Bateman, President and CEO Spencer Johnson, to unveil the awards trophy tonight. LeapVault actually conducted a workshop on change management and leadership with class 9 students at Akanksha, and students were asked to design a logo and trophy for the awards. Rahul's design was selected from his class. He lives in the Cuff Parade slums behind Maker Towers, and his father's a fisherman, his mother is a helper at Akanksha. He has a keen interest and talent for art, and he was among the top 75 students in the city selected for the art competition conducted by JJ School of Arts. Rahul, many congratulations. Go ahead. let me also now welcome the Honorable Minister Salman Khursheed, who's with us today, to say a few words before we begin the awards presentation.
Chatterjee, it's good to be with him again, and Mr. Kiran Karnik. We were yesterday at the foundation meeting on corporate governance. Mr. Bateman, Kumar, Mrs. Piramal was just asking me how I know you. And I said, you discover change when it happens, right? So there we are. And Mr. Gupta, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, since the theme here is change, I think it's important that that even in matter of presentation and in matter of communication, there must be some change. And what we are trying to do in the government is essentially to translate the very lofty formulations and thoughts that we project to the country over the last few years as being our responsibility and commitment to bring about change in this country. We see it mentioned everywhere in the world. Every election now in the world is about change. Change the way we think, change the way we function, change the way we govern is a theme that we heard in the UK. The change that we must be, the change that we are, the change that we bring is what President Obama said in the US elections. Now this has been for us an interesting phase of change in many different ways, I think since the early 90s. It's not something that we could have done overnight. Obviously some blueprints and some thought processes had gone into it. But every day as ministers, all we spoke of was economic reform, change, break away from the past, moving forward to a brave new world. Now any society and any system has to believe in some fundamentals, and I think those of us who believe in spirituality, those of us who believe in religion, we find that there's a core of every philosophy that doesn't change. However, it's wonderful to be here and to, in a sense, become part of something which is a brilliant idea, thought process. And I hope that this inaugural of this award will lead you on to greater heights and much larger footprint and much greater significance. Well, so once again, congratulations, particularly to all the awardees and to all of you for being part of this exciting movement. Thank you very much.
Mr. Khursheed staying on, of course, to present the awards. So let's begin. And the first award for tonight is the SNIF Award for New Product Innovation, which goes to Tata Chemicals for Tata Swatch. Could I please welcome the CFO, Mr. P.K. Ghosh, who's also accompanied by the CFO and Executive Director, Mr. Ghosh, who's here to receive the award, who's accompanied by Mr. Nandi, who's also the head of the water business, to come and receive this award. Our next award is the Scurry Award for creating a new market or category, and the award tonight goes to Ginger Hotels. Could I please welcome the CEO, Mr. Prabhat Pani, to come and receive the award. Our next category is for Green Change Leadership, and this award recognizes an innovation that achieves environmental sustainability and that has brought about a significant change in society. The award tonight goes to Daily Dump. Could I please welcome Deepa Kamath, who's going to be accepting the award on behalf of Poonam Dir Kasturi.